Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Barra Pratama. I'm from Vocational School IPB University and I live in Lampung. Now, for this moment, I want to talking about two topics. For the first one is why we need to study English, and the second is climate change. For the first topic, why we need to study English? This is good topic because the English is the international language in the world. So this is very important to us. I want to talking about that topics with my opinion. So I'm so sorry if it's not to if you don't agree about my opinion. Okay, I love to playing game. When I play game, is many people use English because what I playing MMORPG. So when I playing the open world game, many people speak in the text word. I mean the global text. And when they want to recruit some people to join that party, they use English. And for the first time I playing that game, I don't understand the language, so I didn't know, and I never found friend in that game. So I think when we study English, we can like talk with anyone in the world because this language is international language. When I play the game, when I study English, I can texting in the global chat to all, and when someone want to recruit people to join the party to defeat some boss monster, I can answer that recruitment. So and that's moment I can make a friends with people in another country because I can speak English. But yes, you know, my English so bad, so sometimes people didn't understand what I say when I'm talking in the global chat. So this is the good things when we can speak English, so we can make a friend with another people in another country, and we can send smile, and yes, we can when we in RPG game, we have some enemy like a boss monster or monster, so that's need some strategy to defeat that monster. And you know, make strategies must know what the people say. Yes, because if we don't know what they say, we just only watch and kill and was slate with the boss monster. Yes, it's very difficult for when we cannot speak English. And you know, not only in the game online games or mobile games, we can we need to study English because I love to watch movies, and many movies I like is basically with English subtitle. And for the first time I watched that with English subtitle or English language, English dub, I mean, is very difficult to understand. So I just like use bahasa subtitle, and because if we use a bahasa subtitle, we just focus to read the subtitle, not focus to the movie, right? And I didn't like it because the people like or watch the movies to get some action and information from that movies, not from the text, but from I see and I hear. And if we can English, so we can see the subtitle, the dub or the subtitle of the movies, right? Okay, I'm so sorry when my English is so bad because I'm still learning from now until now. So I'm so sorry if my English is so bad. And because we can speak English, we can achieve the information from another country. Like if you know many like information in the website or internet is basically use English, not use my original language. Yes. And when I want to confirm that information, I always use Google Translate for translate the language. It's too difficult because it's too slow, right? We text the we copy the text and we paste to the Google Translate, yes, and read again. So it's waste your time. If you can speak, if you can English, you just read, not copy and paste and translate the language. And for the why we need to study English, in my opinion, because sometimes my country will facing the global market, and the global market is the means the foreign worker can enter my country and search the job in my country. If in some industries or vacancy that search the staff or workers or employer with the main criteria is can speak English. Yes, right. So this speak English is like a basic skill we must have, because this is very needed in in the world dunia kerja, I mean. And how to say, like if we can English, we can like what I am is a Muslim, so if and sometimes I want to around the world and take a trip in some country, so I think the if I can speak English, it's cool, and I can speak with anyone I see, right? Because if I am Muslim, so I must eat a halal food. If I didn't know what the meaning of the language, I didn't know what the food is halal or not. Because many ingredients in the food is use English, not for the basic language in the packaging. So if I can can English, I know what the ingredients to use make that food. So I know that's a halal or haram food. And yes, when we can English, I'm sorry for the noise. That's my father, right there back. um, I think I will to the option 1 again, so the pride game. Belum selesai, Mbak? Belum. When I was a child, when I was a kid, I like to playing PlayStation game, and for that game is many use the English language to settings and to programs in the game. When I play with my friends for the first time and that use English language, we didn't understand that, and we just randomly to doing something like operation the game. So like if we want to play multiplayers, because I didn't understand that mean multiple players can playing that game, so we can pick a random option in that menu, then we enter the bonus stage, and the stage is for the solo person, for individual, not multiple player. So it's too difficult. And when I learn English, if you know, I learned English from the game. Yes, from the elementary school until senior high school. I playing the game with English language. So for the first time I played it. For the first time I play the game in mobile game. I like translate to mobile, translate to phone, and playing the game, translate the phone. So in that situation, I like study hard for English. Yes, right? Yeah, I mean that. And do you know? Back to the option travel trip around the world. Yes, I want to trip to around the world. I want to see many places in another countries. Like I want to vacation in Japan or USA, because what I like the food. I like the US food or Japan food, like sushi or anything else. And I like to watch some people make video with their cooking skill, and this unique. And for the many people, when they make that video, they use English language from. Although they from not from Europe or from US or UK, they use English, like from China, Japan. I see that video from that country, and they use English language, not their mother language. And that's awesome, because if I can understand the English, so I can practice to make that food. Yes, because the step by step is use the English, and the ingredients is use English, like garlic or paprika, pepper, and many others. So yes, right. And if you know, if I can understand English, I can watch the Marvel comics. Yes, I like the Marvel comics. And the Marvel comics basically use the English language. And if I can understand the English language, I can read the comic easily, and not translate to Google Translate, and I read again. It's waste your time to read one comic. It can make you eat one comic until 1 hour or more than that time. Okay, I think for the first topic is enough. I want to next for the next topic is climate change. Is climate change. This is a difficult topic to discuss because yes, the climate change is must be used some data from research research or anything else, then we must trust about it. Climate change. If you know, do you know what is the climate? Do you know? I ever read some article that discuss about climate, and the first one page for the first paragraph is telling about definition of climate, and that article says climate is something related with temperature and rainfall, wind, and sunshine. Yes, sunshine, and this can that influence in a regional area or the big area. Did you know Indonesia have a tropical climate? So Indonesia have two seasons, like a rainy and summers. Yeah, right? Kemarau is summers. Yeah, I think like summers, the musim panas. Yeah, I think kemarau. and for the I want to start telling about my experience about the climate change when I was a kid. The temperature is like cold than now. Although when I was a kid, it didn't any mobile phones or anything else to check temperature. You can check the temperatures some room or place with what is to use check temperature body. I forget it. You can use that, bro. I think if we want to not about that. In the past, when I was a kid, the temperature is like is friendly to child and kid or anyone. Like everyone, if you take a breath, it's very soft, not heavy like now. You know, for this time I take a breath is like so hard. What? Why? Why? Because I ever read for the why climate change, because many factors like increasing carbon dioxide in the ozone, in the atmosphere. I mean, like when people cut the trees illegally and never go greens, is like a make temperatures is more so hot, because what basically tree is a plant, and plant is producing oxygen, and from make oxygen, plant must be do photosynthesis, right? And photosynthesis need carbon dioxide, and carbon dioxide is influence the temperatures in the atmosphere in that area. I mean, like in the situation, if carbon dioxide is always increase and never decrease, it can eat the ozone in the atmosphere. Yes, it mengkikis, yeah, like it lah. And if the ozone is like always decrease, make a sunshine enter easily to surface Earth. Yes. And if you know, so the climate change can so the carbon dioxide can influence climate change. Yes, because climate change is transformation from temperature like and season. If you know, like if some area get climate change, like example is Indonesia. Indonesia is tropical climate with 2 seasons, right? And if you know, the rainy season is more long than the summer seasons. Yes, if you know, the basically in Indonesia the rainy season is like more than 6 months or 7 months, and that make a farmer can producing rice every year. And if we talking about that, if we talking about that, so like when climate has changed, when sometimes Indonesia mengalami get some rainy season, like rainy month, and because a climate change, like example like March is a rainy month, but because a climate change, March to be summer season, like it's not going rain again because the climate change, the temperatures was increased. And I'm sorry for the noise. My brother was in calling with people. So especially it's very hard to say about the climate change, cause it's like use significant data, and I just read it and I never to like understand it more. And for the climate change, did you know not only carbon dioxide can influence the climate change? Because if a farmer plant the Oryza sativa, yes, I think right, rice. If the farmer plant it, farmer can make the methane gas up to the atmosphere. Yes, you know, if we use some farm technology, like use rice seed and plant it in the area farms without we know that farming situation can make methane gas up to the atmosphere. It's like make the climate change was big. And when if we want to anticipate the climate change, we can use the rise with less emission, emission. Yes, right. So it can express, the methane gas to up to the atmosphere and eat the ozone. And if talking about the climate change, it's like have to terkait like climate change is basically like berkaitan is a friendly with natural disaster. Yes, because if some area has climate change, it could be make sometimes is hot every day or rainy every day. If a rainy every day, it can make a flood because of the people cut the tree illegally and never had good greens. It make the respiration of the water to the earth is zero. Like it can water can easily represent in the earth. So if nothing trees can do that, the rainy is always rain, yes, rain is always every day. It can make some area getting flood. And you know, if every day is hot, like never rain, because the climate change is dangerous too, because you know, like an animal can survive in that situation, because many animals like live in the stable like compatible temperature, like a bear. Yes, bear is live in cold situation like Russia or many others. And if you know, if climate was changed, and because that climate change, North Polar and South Polar can melt. The ice in North Polar and South Polar can melt. And if act are terjadi is if is true, some the sea in the world can increase because that situation, and can flood that area in the side of beach. So it's very dangerous, because like the sea eat the surface, like sea eat the island in that moment. Yes. And if you know, if the climate change, we can facing the climate change with some action, like go greens, or use mitigation technology, or some adaptation like mitigation technologies, like we use some technology irrigation. Yes, irrigation. Yeah. And if you want to like use adaptation, we can to adaptation with that situation, like we must to go green and like use public kendaraan umum is if you can use a taxi or bus to going to some place, not use like your car or your motorcycle to reduce the monoxide gas, so it can make the surface is stay cold, not hot, because carbon dioxide and monoxide not eat the atmosphere and not eat the ozone. I think enough for the discussing about why we need to study English and climate change. I'm so sorry when I talk English badly, because I'm still learning English, and I'm so sorry about that. And thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.